Welcome to the 12 days of Christmas. Today I am, we're kicking this off, really. So the first day here is just gonna be 12 poses for couples. We're just gonna go pose by pose. You're gonna see how I set them up, how I pose them. You'll see some variations of that pose as well. And we'll just go from there, have some fun. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, all right? Okay, so first pose. I just want you guys to come chest to chest. So face each other, hands on her waist. Drew, pull her close to you, okay? Your left hand can come right up onto his shoulder here, all right? You don't have a ring yet, maybe someday. Not today. He's not proposing today in this video either. And Alicia, you're gonna pop the leg closest to me, just like a little bit. Yep, that just adds a little extra curve to the body, okay? And you guys can look right here at me to start. Come even closer together, guys. There you go. Perfect, guys, right here. Awesome. Look at each other. Great, bring those noses close. Drew, kiss her on the forehead for me. Perfect, guys, and noses back together. Alicia, look over at me here. Drew, bring the nose right to her temple there. Perfect. Alicia, big smile, big smile.
Should my eyes be open or closed?
They can be whatever you want them to be, Drew. It doesn't matter to me. It looks natural as is. Hey, whisper something in her ear real quick. Doesn't matter what it is. Perfect, perfect. All right, you guys can relax. You guys can relax. So that's pose one, chest to chest, okay? Very, very easy. This is probably the most common one you'll do throughout the session just because they're connecting, okay? Let's go to pose two. All right, pose two is an arm hug, okay? So Drew, the way you're standing is perfect. I like your shoes too. Very fancy. Did you buy those for him?
I did not.
Okay.
Don't wear them.
Cool, so the way you're standing is perfect. Alicia, you're just gonna turn and face him and you're just gonna hug onto his arm. Right on his, you'll hug him later. You can hug onto his arm right now. So the way you're standing is perfect, okay? That's great. All right, looking right at me again. Perfect, I'll back up a little bit. Once again, look at each other. That's great. Keep staring at him. Drew, look over at me. Can you guys share a kiss right there? Perfect, guys. All right, you guys can relax. Great, so that's arm hug. Arm hug isn't super frequent or common, but it's still a pretty good one. So, all right, let's move on to pose three. All right, so you're going to hug her from behind. It's probably, yeah, actually I wanna see what you can do here. Okay, cool. What do you have under the jacket?
I have a little sweater one.
Okay, cool. Let's take the jacket off just the way, that way you're not just black on black here in the jackets, if that's okay. Just so there's separation. All right, Alicia, I actually want you to turn and face this way here. All right, Drew, let me have you come right behind her here and just wrap her up, hands over top of her arms there, and then your hands can come up onto his, yep, right there. That's good, perfect. Okay, both of you guys looking right here at me. Perfect. Get back a little further, there we go. This isn't romantic in any way, but Alicia, look back towards his armpit. All right, there you go. Look down towards her, Drew. There you go. Can you kiss on the top of the head, Drew? That's great. Alicia, eyes to me here. Biggest smile ever. I've seen you smile bigger than that already today. There.
Pretend there's food.
There you go. Pretend there's food. There you go. Nice job. All right, you can relax. So that's pose three. Hug her from behind. The next one's really easy because it's just a reverse of that. So I want you to hug him from behind. So Drew, you're gonna turn and face this way. You're just gonna come behind him, arms just like this. Bring him. You're like this. Bring him up to be there. That way, it looks like you're going to second base with him in that other, and if you do it the other way. So let me have you come out this way towards me just a little bit. Drew, you're gonna stay there. You're just getting lost in his back. I wanna see a little more of your face. There you go. Did you do your nails for this?
No.
Okay.
Thankfully, they're
He didn't tell you to do your nails? That would have been a sure sign that he was gonna propose. Perfect, guys. Drew, look back towards her. Perfect. Alicia, look up at him. Perfect. Hey, can you just grab a handful of butt with your right hand? Just grab his butt in your right hand. Yeah, just grab his butt. Pinch his butt a whole bunch. Yeah, there you go. He's enjoying it.
This is better than what you normally do.
Oh yeah, have you guys heard of butt party?
Oh goodness, we're gonna have to hear about it later. I might have to censor all of that if it's. No, you're good.
Let me clarify that. I walk up the stairs and I don't know what's coming.
Woo!
Yeah, exactly.
Look at each other again. Just look. Yeah, there you go, guys. That's great. Perfect. All right, so that is just her hugging him from behind. You can do him hugging her and then her hugging him. Very, very simple, very, very easy. Just you want to make sure hands are in the right place, then you can give them prompts and things to do once they're in that pose. Let's move on to pose five. Pose 5, I'm gonna refer to it as the chokehold, although I don't want any choking to happen, okay? Alicia, come right here for me. Drew, you're gonna come right behind her, all right? I want your right arm to just come across there, okay? Your hands are gonna come up onto his arm here. And Drew, you're gonna slide out towards me a little bit. There you go. Left hand on her waist there. Perfect, okay? Awesome. Alicia, I want you to pop the left leg. Yeah, you're in a perfect tickle position right now. All right, looking right here, guys, looking right here. Perfect. Hey, Drew, you have a couple seconds to attack with as many kisses as you can on that cheek right there. Go ahead. Perfect. Tickle her while you do that too. Awesome, guys. Awesome, awesome. Perfect. All right, you guys can relax. I like this pose because it gives Drew here very easy access to get a lot of smiles, whether it's attacking with kisses, tickles, whatever it is. It makes for some really good prompts to give, to get some real reactions, real emotions out of. And look, they're still going. So if I was like actually on a shoot here and I just like told them to relax, they would have stayed in this pose and I could have kept shooting, because this is cute. Like, this is a cute little variation of that pose. Yeah, like my goal as a photographer is to get you guys into like your natural positioning, right? Because you guys know how you fit together better than I do, right? Because I never would have been able to put you in a pose like this, but you guys just did it yourself. So put them in a pose, let it play out, see where it goes. All right, let's go to the next one. We're gonna try a lift, okay? I think Drew is strong enough for this here. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Can you guys turn and face each other? All right, Drew, you're going to lift arms like this below her butt, hoist her up. Hey, you're gonna make sure that you kick at least one leg in the air. If you don't kick any legs in the air, you just look like this dead body hanging there, and yeah, it looks really awkward. Okay, yeah, just floppy fish. So yeah, give her a lift. There you go. Look at each other, guys. Bring those noses. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. He really hoisted you up there. Bring those noses even closer. Yeah, scoot her down just a little bit. There you go. Bring those noses close, guys. Bring those noses close. Alicia, bring the hair back on this side there. There you go. Hey, a whole bunch of kisses right there. A whole bunch of kisses right there. Nice job, guys. Nice job. All right, you can let her down. You can let her down. Perfect. So the lift doesn't work on everybody, okay? It's going to depend on height, it's going to depend on weight, all those things, but it's a great little pose that you can do if your couples are up for it. So I always recommend asking if they're up for doing a lift before just telling them to do one. I don't think I did that, but you definitely should ask before just suggesting the lift shot. But it's a cool little shot to add to your arsenal of poses. So let's move on to the next pose here. All right, next pose is a piggyback. Are you guys up for a piggyback ride?
I don't think she can hold me.
Yeah. We can see, maybe not after last night, but. All right, so pretty much all you're gonna do is just jump on his back.
Oh, nice.
Just hop on his back and then I'll adjust you from there. There you go, that was a good jump. That was a good jump. Yeah, I believe it. All right, Drew, rotate and face that way just a little bit. Right there is good. All right, both of you guys right here. Perfect. All right, it's your turn, Alicia, to attack him with a whole bunch of kisses on that cheek there, all right? A whole bunch of kisses. There you go. Nice, guys. That's cute. Look back towards her. There you go. Alicia over at me here. Keep staring back at her, Drew. That's great. That's great. Awesome. All right, you can put her down. Cool. You can even have them walk in this pose. If you want to have him spin her around a whole bunch of times, you can do that as well. And that's a fun pose to do. This works better when they're in like pants and jeans rather than if like the bride is in a dress or something. It doesn't work all that well. So that's gonna depend on what the outfits look like. So, all right, let's move on to the next pose. This one is super easy. Number 8, holding hands and walking. You guys probably do this all the time. Let me have you guys take go back down there just a little bit, all right? That way we have a little bit more room. All right, right there is good. All right, don't trip over that as you walk. Yeah. All right, holding hands, walking, walk slow, look at each other the whole time, okay? I may tell you to do something in the middle of walking, all right? So look at each other, ready, set, go ahead and walk. Don't trip, please, don't trip, don't trip. Slow it down a little bit for me, even slower, there you go. Bring those noses together while you walk. That's great. Can you guys kiss and walk at the same time too? Nice job, walk normal again, there you go. Alicia, look over at me. Drew, keep looking at her. Perfect, guys. All right, you guys can relax. Easy, easy. Walking is one of the best ways to get the couple's mind off of the camera and on each other, all right? We're gonna do another variation of walking right now, so this will be the next pose here. Let's have you guys go down that way again. And this time,
I know, me too.
yeah, don't trip, definitely don't trip. All right, you're good there, you're good there. All right, this time I want you to put your left arm over her shoulder, all right? There you go. That hand, your left hand, Alicia, is gonna hold his hand there. Perfect. Drew, throw the right hand in the pocket for me. You guys are now stuck, throw it in the pants pocket. Throw it in the pants, yeah, there you go. You guys are now like stuck at the hip, so you guys will be really close this entire time, all right? Same thing, look at each other the whole time. Go ahead and walk towards me. Awesome, guys. Nice job. Alicia, look over at me again. Keep staring at her. Perfect. Look over at Drew now. Drew, look over at me. Perfect. Share a kiss while you walk again. Perfect. Just bring noses together and walk this time. Nice, guys. Nice. Perfect. All right, you guys can relax. Awesome. So I love that one. Another variation of the walking shot. It just brings them closer together and just changes the look up a little bit. So yeah, love that one. Let's move on to the next pose. Look, these guys are like already like, they're like just ready to have fun and play. This isn't the pose I'm gonna give you though, but you're like, your hands are cold. Yeah, this is good. But all right, I'm gonna have them twirl. All right, so the twirl is a good way to give some motion into shots. You know, if you were in like this really long like gown or dress, the dress would really start to flow. So this doesn't always have to happen if it's in like jeans or something like that. Maybe not the best pose to do, but we're gonna show it off anyway. All right, so I want you guys to face each other. Alicia, the right hand is gonna go in the air. Drew, the left hand is gonna go in the air, meet that hand. You're just gonna twirl her around. Doesn't matter if you go clockwise or counterclockwise, just give her a twirl. There you go. Perfect. Do it again. Yep. Do it again. And faster this time. Yeah. One more. Pull her in for a kiss. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Awesome. So you can have a little fun with that. If you want them to get really silly and really dizzy, you can have a whole bunch of twirls really fast. Whole bunch of things. You can have a lot of fun with that. But that's the basis of the twirl. Next shot we're going to go into, next pose is going to be a dip and kiss. This is kind of like the classic dip shot, but I like to just put a little variation on it because I think sometimes the dip can be a little bit cheesy. So what I like to do instead is it's more of a kiss and like bend backwards. Okay, so I'll show you how we do that here. All right, face each other for me, guys. Come chest to chest again, hands on her waist. Pull her into you.
We're on a hill. Maybe she should be like over here.
Yeah, you can bring her up on the, yeah, that's good.
Oh, now I look taller.
Now we're almost eye level.
Hands on her waist, pull her into you, pull her in real close. All right. Drew, you're just gonna, when I say go, you're just gonna give her a huge kiss and you're just gonna bend her straight backwards.
Cool.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool. All right. Ready, set, go ahead. Nice job, guys. Nice job. All right, come up. We're gonna do it one more time. Go halfway this time.
Half of that?
Yeah, go half of that. We'll get a little variation here. Ready, set, go ahead. Right there is good. Perfect, guys. Perfect. Awesome. And I want to do one more version of this. Come back up. Bring the toes to like directly face each other, if that makes sense. Yeah. There you go. All right. Share a kiss right there. Bend her backwards just a little bit. Yep, there you go. There you go. Bend her backwards even further. Don't pull away, just smile really big. Even bigger. Separate just a little bit. That was a fun noise you made. All right, you guys can relax. So there's a few different variations of dips. Drew went really far down. We had him come halfway down the next time, and then we just did like a very standard like kiss and bend backwards. So a few variations there. All right, let's move on to the last one, which is just going to be a leading shot. All right, I love these shots because again, incorporates movement into the photo, and they're just really cute. So let's give this a try. All right, Drew, can I have you, actually both of you guys are going to turn and face that direction there. All right, you guys are going to hold hands, and essentially, yeah, you're just gonna lead her up the hill. All right, stay that far away from each other. That's perfect. That's perfect distance. He knew what was going on. He shot with me long enough. Ready, set, go ahead and walk. You look back at her. Yeah, look back at her. Alicia, look over at me. Nice job. Look over at Drew again. Drew, look forward this time. Alicia, back at me here. Perfect, guys, perfect. Awesome, all right, you guys can relax. Little twirl to end it off, there you go. So those are 12 poses. They're very simple, very easy poses. There are some things you gotta make sure you tell them to do, like on a lift shot, make sure they kick a leg or it just looks really weird. Make sure that they're separated for the leading shot. There's some things like that need to happen. But most importantly, just have fun with your couple. Just keep an eye on what they're doing. I mean, you can see they're still like all over each other. So like if they're like that, just let them be themselves and you'll come out with some really, really great portraits. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification to be notified when I release future videos. We have a full 12 days of Christmas happening right now. So for the next, I guess 11 days, there's gonna be 11 more videos. So make sure you stay tuned for those. So I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. Take care.